also the beholder. We, we let her in, or we unlocked the door, and she immediately ran into a teleporter. So, in one fell swoop, we acquired a beholder companion, and the beholder companion is now wandering off somewhere else, unfortunately. Um, and in that room, what we thought were tons of red wizards was in fact a large group of kobolds, gnolls, and orcs that call themselves the Dread Legion. They're some kind of guards or mercenaries or something that work for the Red Wizards. And based on our conversations, it seems like they work for the Red Wizards and get summoned out from this chamber out into the rest of the world when they're needed, and then they kind of get sent back here by the Red Wizards. Red Wizards are excellent at like conjuration spells and stuff like that. So I guess this is like this is their storage area for these mercs. We initially were able to kind of trick them. Destina pretended that they were maybe gifts for the Dread Legion, which made the Dread Legion guys very excited. And somewhere along the way, the orcs and the gnolls got kind of mad, and they insulted a bunch of the kobolds, and then they came after us. And
someone threw a mango in their face.
Oh, it was the mangoes.
I wonder who that was.
Yeah. And Destina kind of had enough of them and antagonized the orcs a little bit, and so we started a brawl of sorts. Some of the kobolds were not happy with how they were being treated by the orcs and gnolls, and so they sided with us. And we were able to defeat the orcs and gnolls, and the kobolds, realizing we were very strong and that we weren't just murdering them randomly, although we kind of were, decided to stick with us. In the chamber, that's kind of their barracks, to the west, there is a staircase downwards that leads into a very trapped area. Some kind of flying spikes or something if you go down there. Unfortunately, one of the kobolds went down there and demonstrated how effective the traps were. And that's kind of where we're left off. The kobolds are the remaining kobolds seem to be willing to work with us, and we're figuring out what to do, because the door to the north has a glyph rune on it that we can't break through. We're pretty sure there's a red wizard on the other side of the western door that either has a key through that door or can be forced to help us unlock that door.
Yep. Wow, you nailed all the details. All right. Awesome. Yeah, so you got these kobolds with you. There's a pack of kobolds. You did see what happened because one of them went chasing one of those mangoes you threw down there because they're kind of hungry.
Oh, I did that, but I didn't mean to kill him. I was just trying to get the trap to go off to see what happens.
The orcs and gnolls, you've taken them out. So you got these kobolds here that are willing to help. Thankfully, none of them activated the what is it called? The communication stone that's on the eastern wall. You're able to prevent that from happening. So nobody knows that you're here except for these kobolds that have now wanted to be on your side and to get out of here with you. So the only thing that you have is that door to the west, because you cannot deactivate any of these teleporters just yet. Alright, so what are we gonna do? What's the plan? You know that these spikes come out of the ground, or these shards, they start shooting at things when it's down there. And unfortunately, the kobold was not able to dodge them that ran down that way in the last session.
What if I fly over there? I wonder.
Good question. Let's see. Let me read again. I'm going to read it again for you guys. So the walls and the ceilings of this rough cavern are massive rock spines. The floor covered with rock dust and shards. The path has been worn through the rubble, winding between double doors to the west and the rough flat stairs rising up to the larger area to the east. Okay. Let me see what it says here. Well, there's only one way to find out, right? To see what happens if you try to fly.
Alright. Well, what do you guys think? Should I try flying?
Gentlemen first.
And so,
If it gets too harrowing, I'll pull you back with the same spell I used on the kobold earlier.
okay. So, a kobold's walking up to you, one of these little guys, and he's like, wait. Before you go, red wizards walk through, no problem.
So they are able to walk through, so they have some, they have something that protects them.
Are you able to disguise? Do you have the energy to disguise yourself, Dracthol?
Let me check. Let's see. Check. That is something I do not have. I do not have disguise self.
Someone in the party does. Someone used it before.
Not me. It's
Well,
not just
if you're
myself,
just-
though. It's what's it called? Dang it, it crashed.
It crashed?
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna do this. Can I
could try and
use
ace
detect
myself and just
magic?
run really fast. Oh,
What?
okay. Go
Can
ahead.
I use a detect magic to see if I can see if there's magic actually influencing the area?
Yeah, if you'd like to. You're gonna do ritual, or how you want to do it?
I have a at will
Oh,
from
nice.
the thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Yep. Detect magic. So what do I see in that area?
But you can do it at will.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm never preparing detect magic again. What the hell? Oh, why am I? Okay.
I don't know how you guys forgot this, and I used it so much when we were in the other place.
I feel like we
Oh.
were always stopping for ritual. Like my brain was like, "Oh, we're stopping for ritual again." Ah, that's fine. You know, that's how I imagined it, I guess, or how I heard it.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
So
I have it as an Eldritch invocation, just like my mage armor. I have both
Yeah.
of them for free, as many times as I want.
yeah, so when you use it, the room is filled with transmutation magic. Okay, so you know transmutation magic, it transforms things, right? So then these shards, they end up, the rocks of the rubble in this room, they start to transform into these bladed shards that try to pierce through things, right? So it's giving off that kind of glimmer or vibe. You get the feeling it's almost kind of like a security failsafe, that if it doesn't detect you as a red wizard, it will go off.
What is a magical trigger? Probably not mechanical.
I wonder, is there a way to like turn off magic in an area?
You can try. I do have Dispel Magic available. You can try and fire a pulse. See if we can. Yeah, let's give it a try. Why don't you watch it? Watch it, to, Dractyl. See if what I do has any effect.
All right.
Do I have it prepared today? I do. So two-man will walk to the top of the staircase and attempt to fire off the Dispel Magic, and focusing on like disrupting the transmutation magic that turns the rocks into shards. Or maybe I should go for the magic that senses whether you're a red wizard. I'll do that. Attempt to like dispel magic on the trap, that the trigger for the trap. See if you can break that up.
Okay. Yeah, you can go ahead and try. See what happens.
I will give it a shot. Level 3 spell. Fires off a little pulse. You get a little, you get like a little dull thud sound, where when the dispel magic hits the middle of the room, and two-man then turns back to Dractyl. Did it work?
Yeah. So
What do I see?
when Dractyl was looking, right when he cast the spell magic, the little glimmers of transmutation magic that you see, I believe, these like little kind of like orange colors, they disappear.
All right, let's.
And-
Did the
me
mango trigger the thing before, or was it
it was
only
the
the
kobold.
kobold? Ah,
Yeah, I think it was the kobold going after it.
hmm.
Well, if the transmutation magic is gone, the trap might trigger, but instead of shards, it'll be rocks, which is not nearly as bad. Let me check with my face, I guess.
Okay. You gonna try to walk down there?
Yeah, I guess so. Shield up and slowly starts walking down the stairs.
Okay. And so far, you don't notice anything happen. It seems pretty still in the room. And when you get down the stairs, though, are you walking in the terrain now, or are you still at the bottom of the staircase?
Two-Man takes a deep breath and steps on the terrain.
Okay, so it's difficult terrain that you're on, but you're able to walk through it. It just takes a little bit more movement because it's a bunch of rocks, right? It's like a rock
Like
path.
loose, yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to run in this kind of path. But the shards are not doing nothing. The rocks, everything, it's as if there's no magic in this room anymore. Or at least with this trapped area.
Two-Man kind of signals, is like, kind of shrugs. Is like, I think it's working. Stay by the stair though. Let me check this door. We don't want to all get caught down here in case it still goes off.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah. So you're moving on over, and are you opening the door? You have the key.
And I look through the keyhole and see if there's anything interesting going on inside. Is it that kind of a keyhole?
Okay. Yeah, it requires a rather large key, right? So if you want to, you can try to peer through it, see what you see. Are you going to spend a little while trying to look in both directions?
Yeah, I would spend like 30 seconds kind of shifting around side to side, trying to see what he can see on the other side of the door.
Okay. Yeah, so increase this a little bit.
Very narrow view, but
So you can see through this, and it's a small room. You do see one of those little black teleporters in it, right? And that's really all there is. You see a red wizard in there that is right next to the door, sleeping next to it on a chair.
Huh.
This isn't the first time you've seen a red wizard sleeping. Surprisingly.
It's so odd.
You're getting the impression that it's either nighttime or something's wrong with these wizards always sleeping all the time.
Sorry, I'm just making a quick note.
Yep. At least you think they're sleeping. You're not entirely sure.
Maybe
They're
two
not.
man like maybe mimes back to them if they can see it, and he points through the door. He says like holds up a finger and one, and then he does the Steph Curry sleepy time night night pantomime.
What's that?
Oh, it's just two hands clasped like you're praying, and it's the sleeping pantomime.
Oh, okay.
It's one of his celebrations when he finishes off a game. He signals night night to the crowd that way.
Okay.
Anyway, sorry, sports ball reference. My bad.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so two man signals back to the rest of the team. It's like one person, and then does the sleeping pantomime.
Mm-hmm. What are you gonna
And
do?
I guess he says he signals quiet and maybe motions for them to come closer
Okay.
if they're comfortable with that.
What's everybody else gonna do?
I mean, might as well go for it, right?
Okay. Two elves hanging
Let's
back.
be
We're going.
stealthy.
I'll go too. Just carefully.
Stealthily.
Yeah. So you can roll stealth then. Go for it.
Okay.
Uh-huh, 16 with disadvantage.
Okay.
Alright. I rolled a 7. Wow.
Right.
Terrible.
Okay.
19.
I also rolled a 7, so
Nice.
Jeez.
The Thayan rolled a 6 on perception, so you're good.
Okay.
So, what you gonna do then? You gonna open
Be
the door?
Quietly,
very quiet.
yes, as quietly as possible, unlock the door. We're gonna be like sneaking along Scooby-Doo style in the line.
So in this room, it's kind of like a cavern a little bit, but it's got torches on the walls. Okay, as if this is an entry point for things that come on in through that teleporter. This Thayan, he is on this chair next to the door. You think maybe he might be a guard of some kind, but when you look at him, and he doesn't recognize you, right? Because he doesn't see you. It's not that he's sleeping necessarily. He's actually in a trance of some kind, is what you notice. And on the side of his belt, you do see one of those glyph stones.
Alright. Who's the best stealthy person here to go steal that off his pocket?
I could just try and tackle him, pin him while he's asleep.
No, thank you. I don't steal.
Only hearts.
Is it bad that was the first thing that came to my mind?
Well, considering she
What?
basically charmed all the orcs last time,
I only have a +2 for both stealth and sleight of hand.
I only got a +3. I mean, I can still try it.
You can do some sleight of hand.
Yep.
Alright. Go ahead.
I got a 18. Yay.
And that's good
Maybe.
enough. You manage to take it, He's still in his trance and he doesn't notice you. Alright, what you gonna do now?
I want to search him for cool loot, but I'm not stealthy enough.
So he
I
has
mean,
a
now
gold,
that I
he has a
have
gold pouch on him, and
Hmm.
he also has a scimitar that's next to him. But obviously, if you want to do that, you gotta roll more sleight of hands, right?
All right, I'm gonna try to steal his gold pouch.
Okay.
I'm
Go for
sorry.
it.
I'm sorry. I got a
Just gonna
10.
check with your
We're all
mom.
like waving our hands, like wildly gesticulating, like no, 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 no,
You
no.
got a what?
I got a 10.
A 10. Okay, roll one more time.
One more time.
Yeah.
All right, 17.
Very good. Okay. You managed to take that without him noticing.
Awesome.
Alright.
How much gold was in it?
58 gold
Because
pieces.
Billy-
58 gold pieces. Oh hell yeah, this was
These-
totally worth it.
These guys are
Congratulations.
pretty kind of rich a little bit.
Awesome.
Alright. He hasn't noticed you. You gonna do anything else?
And now I blast his face without. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. What else is in the room?
Just torches. It's actually kind of like a hollowed room with just cavern walls. Those torches, basically, that light up the area, and that's about it.
and an exit portal thing.
Entry portal.
Oh,
You know,
entry.
people come in through that way.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. Gotcha.
Oh. Wait, then how do they leave if that's only an entrance?
Good question. But you know it's an entrance because you came through those.
Hmm. Those bastards, they done it again. All right. Well, now that we have a glyph stone. That means we can turn off one of the random teleporters, right?
Mm-hmm. Sure can.
All right, then I think we should take our victory and money, mostly money, and head back to the kobolds.
You gonna shut the door or keep the door open?
I'll shut the door.
Gently shut it.
Yep, gently shut the door.
Yeah, you have no problem doing that.
Creak.
You managed to steal a glyph stone. Congratulations. You get a little bit of money.
Yay!
All
Oh
right.
wait, there was the door to our north had. There was. Wait, is the door to the north where the beholder went?
So the beholder went through that teleporter, but you do have one of those glyphs now to disable it if you want to.
Mhm.
So it's up to you if you want to go that way.
Didn't the wizard guy tell us to go north?
Yeah, he said that they have like the arenas and things like that to the northwest. Or to the
Northwest.
north and northwest, yeah.
And he wanted us to go up there to do stuff.
And he said more than likely
More than.
who you're looking for might be in that direction.
Right.
Well, too bad. I'll hand him the glyph stone. It's up to you. Do you want to go north and try to see if Zarek's that way?
Yeah, I think that's our best bet. We talked to the kobolds last time. They don't really know anything about the layout of this place. They basically are in this chamber. They get teleported out to do tasks, and then they get sent back here.
Pretty much.
Right?
All right. So you guys are gonna go north then?
Yeah. And then the two bands like, hey, kobolds, stay back. Just be safe. This is we don't know what's ahead of us. We need to be very careful.
Okay. All right. So you're gonna disable it?
Yes.
All right. So You do manage to disable it, and when you do, I'm assuming you all are still stealthy, right?
Mm-hmm.
As much as we can be, yes.
There is another door there. You can see another door now. So, even though this thing will teleport you if you walk through it, it also blinds the obscured area, so you don't see until it's disabled, right? So now you see another door, and when you do that, you're hearing almost like humming noises coming from this other room that's in front of you. And when you come up to here, are you going to try to listen in on it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. All four of us stick our heads against the door, cartoon style. And we're all listening.
Well, is everybody doing it, or just
I don't know
you?
if you guys want to.
I'll listen also.
Okay.
Mhm.
When you hear, you're hearing chanting of some kind. The voice is kind of low, and it's more than one person. You hear chanting, almost as if someone's praying to something.
Oh, great.
Oh boy.
All right. So, are you gonna open the door? Is the question.
You guys want maybe two bands signals to step back a little bit,
Mm.
and kind of. I guess he nods at them, he's like, "I'm gonna go for it." Kind of signal, like, "Is that okay?" Because
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And how do you do it when you open the door?
sorry, for some reason I just thought of. Do you guys watch Seinfeld? Or- I was imagining this one scene where George wants his date to go in through the door. She's wearing a backless gown, and he's telling her to do a twirl to show off the backlessness of the gown. I was imagining two man going in doing a little twirl. No,
Okay.
no, that's how I had it in my head. But I think he's just gonna slowly ease the door open if he can, very gently.
All right. And I assume you guys are still in stealth this entire time.
As
Yep.
much as possible.
Okay. So yeah, you open the door, and you see in front of you actually a monument of some kind. It goes straight up to the ceiling. And let me see here. You see three red wizards. Their backs are to you, and they're praying to something. They do not recognize you because they're showing their back and they're kneeled on the ground. Okay, so that's what you see there. So there's three of them, and so it says a stepped monument of gray marble shoots through the red dominance and open courtyard surrounded by closed doors. So you see doors on the side of these rooms, okay? And then there's blue light that shines from the top of the monument. The air around it hums with power, so you hear this humming noise as these guys are chanting at this monument. And its vibrations are overwhelming with sensation. So you can actually like feel the energy coming in this room and like kind of like touching your skin a little bit, right? You can feel it resonating from it. And so the red wizards are kneeled at the lower two tiers, eyes fixed on the monument at the moment. They do not recognize you, though.
I can't reach there in one turn. my short little legs would leave me a couple squares short.
And there are doors on the other sides too. You don't know what's behind those doors.
Are they chanting in a language that I would recognize? This is like
Good question. Let me see.
I only know Common, Dwarvish, Elvish. Common, Noach.
I know Orc, Common, Elvish.
Okay, so they are speaking. Obviously, it's a form of common, but it's not exactly what you're used to. So you kind of recognize a few things. It's kind of like a different language, but it's not. But it's common still. Does that make sense?
It's kind of like Spanish and Portuguese, where they're super
Yeah.
similar.
Yeah,
Okay.
very similar. Yeah, to common. So they're preaching kind of like that a little bit.
Well, they seem like they're pretty fixated. So, Justina's gonna try to tiptoe past them.
Okay. So right now, like I said, they have their backs to you. If you try to go to their sides or in front of
Hey.
them, they might notice you.
Rob, it's not undercommon, is it?
No, it's not undercommon.
Okay, just making sure.
You think it might be their language?
Well, so none of us can understand this language, right?
Let me see. I'm gonna let you guys roll if you want. Roll for. Let me see. What would that be? You can roll religion. If you want. See if you.
Roll that religion +3. I got a 22. Almost a perfect 20 out of 20. It was a 19 +3.
Damn.
Okay. They're speaking Thayan, right?
Yeah, I just got a 19 also, so.
And
I got a 5.
when they speak Thayan, they are saying words that you somewhat recognize, and then a mix of their own kind of religion within those words. But you get the idea that they're praying to the mighty Zulkirs is what they're mentioning in their prayers, and basically for power is what they're trying to get out of this through their prayers. So there's light and this power within the room. It's resonating, and you think that they're praying because they might be getting magical powers from it.
Wonderful. Maybe we should do a distraction.
Probably could. Got some minor illusion or something?
I got minor illusion.
Okay.
I have seeming.
Now, keep in mind that this monument, it goes all the way to the top. It's very tall. So it literally goes to the top of the ceiling. there's only like a very small area at the top of the ceiling, so technically vision is still obscured in some areas. If you use that monument to your advantage when maneuvering.
Where should I cast the minor illusion if we need to? I guess no input.
What are you thinking of the illusion being?
I was thinking of an illusion of a red wizard, maybe. I don't know.
Can it be that big?
That's a good question. You create a sound or an image of an object within range that lasts for duration. If you create an image, it can be a chair, muddy footprints, or a small chest. It must be no larger than a 5-foot cube. Okay.
Well, a wizard kneeling, or a fan wizard, I guess, kneeling, would in theory be shorter than 5 feet.
I mean, or I could make a sound. That'll probably get them to stand up and look for it. You guys want me to do that?
Yeah, I think that sounds like a good plan. What, like a boom or something?
I was thinking maybe footsteps. Maybe that'll make them look over there for intruders.
Hmm.
That sounds good.
Okay. Where are you gonna do it at?
I'm gonna try to summon the illusion to their left.
Okay. So you're gonna do it to their left then. All right. What's your DC, by the way?
DC for
Spell.
for the spell.
Spell save.
My spell.
I think that's what you use, right? Let's see.
Yeah, it says they have to do a successful intelligence investigation check against your spell save DC. Where is spell save DC though? I think it's 17.
Okay.
Yeah, most of my DCs are all 17, so I'm guessing it's a 17 investigation.
Okay. All right. So you cast it, and what does it look like? It's just a sound, right?
It's just a sound. They don't see anything, but they'll hear a bunch of footsteps as if several people are walking towards them from the east. I mean, west. Sorry.
Yeah, and so the wizards, they stand up, and as soon as that happens, they immediately turn around and see you.
Ah.
Right, or you can roll initiative.
All right. Hey,
Yeah,
at least we
unfortunately,
tried, right?
wizards have very high intelligence. Just letting you know.
Well, they're wizards, so.
All right.
13.
I got an 18 for my initiative. 18.
Okay.
I just imagine it's like in Baldur's Gate when you fail your hiding and it just immediately goes into battle. You were spotted.
I got a 1.
A nat 1 on initiative. Oh,
Yeah.
Feels bad.
Well, thankfully,
you were surprised.
Oh.
That's the worst of all things, though.
what is that?
I
A
don't-
4 total? What's your dex? What's Destina's dex?
Probably doesn't
4?
matter. She's gonna be going last.
Doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
Possibly.
Anyways,
Alright.
Not only that, because it was a nat 1, she's now surprised. Means she loses her whole turn too.
No, no.
Drakthal, what are you gonna do?
what does that
What
mean?
am I gonna do?
They all stood up, they turned around, they noticed you, they're all together right now. You are going first.
All right.
He's going to seduce them.
No, I'm going to blast them. I'm gonna
That is the
aim at.
opposite.
I'm gonna aim at the one in the center, and try to hit him with all 3 Eldritch blasts. 14, 22, 23.
Say it one more time.
14, 22, 23.
14, 22, 23. Okay. Okay. So, they were not suspecting you, because nobody should be coming through that door, so they do not have their mage armor on at the moment.
Oh, nice.
Let's see here. And you're using a cantrip, right?
Yep. It's Eldritch Blast cantrip.
Okay. You hit with all of them then.
Oh man, that poor bastard. Alright.
Well, hold on a second. Nope.
Oh.
You see a shield go up when you do it.
Oh, okay.
And what were your rolls again?
14, 22, 23.
Okay, you hit with 2 of them.
Okay.
So one of them gets deflected.
Alright. 14, 10, so 24 force damage, and he's knocked back. How many feet was it? It was 10 feet, so 20 feet back, I believe.
Okay. And because you're straight in front of him, he literally just gets smacked against the monument right here.
Nice.
So he just goes back 1 from it.
Bang.
Alright, do you want to move?
I will step all the way back as far as I can, but keep in view of them.
Okay. Alright. I forgot the roll for the kobolds. It's a lot of rolls. Dear God, why am I doing this?
You could have just had them Sudoku, and you would have to deal with them.
I'm just gonna roll them as a single initiative just to make it easier.
Yeah, just do that. That's it.
Alright.
They're only
They're-
throwing slings anyway. They're just slinging rocks anyways. It's cool.
Guess who gets to go next then?
The kobolds.
The kobolds, and you see them all. Have you ever seen them run before? It's kind of funny, like the way they run. All
Yeah,
of
don't they
them-
run on all fours usually?
No.
Oh.
They're holding up the little weapon in one hand, and they're holding up pie, and they're all running by, and they're like sprinting right now past you guys, and they managed to get
Okay.
on top of these wizards. But
Oh,
they,
jeez.
they can't.
Oh, armies in the wind!
They can't attack because they dashed. All right, so
No.
Oh, jeez.
they're
Oh,
literally
God.
on top of them though, and they're
Even
making
the wizard?
they're making a lot of noise. They're like, "Rah! We will be free!"
Freedom!
No concentration for them, I guess.
So, yeah, Tuban, what are you gonna do now?
I will. I guess I will also. I will dash past them, past the kobolds, and stand in the middle of the 3 wizards.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, like,
Wait, do you have a way to silence too? Maybe you can make it so they can't even run away. They're just surrounded in a silence bubble. That'd be pretty
I
good.
don't have silence, unfortunately.
Ah,
that's actually not a bad idea in this scenario. Okay.
Yeah.
So you're just dashing up. Do you want to use a bonus action?
I do not have any bonus actions to use at the moment.
Okay. So you are in between all three, though. So if they try to run away, you'll have an opportunity attack, at least on
I
one
will
of them.
punch them in the butt. Yes.
Yep. Alright, so one of the red wizards, he gets to go. Let's see here.
We need my little lizard friends.
Okay, and he's casting a spell right now. Okay. And the way that he's casting it, you think it's an illusionary spell with the Dwemer behind it. So, are you gonna do anything about it?
No,
No.
I'll let it go.
Okay. So what happens is this guy right here, he disappears,
Mm.
and now he's moving somewhere. You don't know exactly where he's moving. Oops. Okay. Alright. Magrea, what are you gonna do? There's two of them there. They haven't acted yet.
Do you think that I could try detect magic to see if I can figure out where that other guy went?
Let's see. If you do, you're only gonna get him for that one moment, and you're gonna probably be the only one that can see him. And next turn, he's gonna be moving again. That's the problem.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Hmm. It's the same thing what happened with the blue Abishai when he went invisible. We can use detect magic to detect where it was.
Yeah. If you have like see invisibility or something, you'll be able to see him. But detecting,
Yeah, I don't think so.
let's see. Voice and semantic. Yeah, that's the problem. If you're using your voice on top of it, you can't even tell your allies where he's going to be moving or where he's at in that instant.
Okay, well, good thing I have Eldritch Blast. Okay, so who is wounded currently? The guy in the middle, but Tuban is in front of him.
You can still hit him from where you're at. He actually got
Okay.
blasted up one of the steps of the monument.
Okay, so he's even taller than Tuban now.
Yep.
Hey, is that a short joke?
Yes. No, I don't know. It wasn't on purpose, but it can be.
Okay, thanks.
You're welcome. Okay. Does that guy look like he's close
bleeding.
to death?
The one
Okay.
that got blasted back, he took a pretty
Yeah.
heavy hit.
Okay. I'll try that. Try and get that guy.
Try to do more Eldritch Blasts.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, so I have a 21, a 23, and a 22.
Wow. You hit with all of them then. Through the shield.
Okay, let's see what the damage is though. So we got 4, just 1, and 9.
Okay.
So 14.
14 damage. Alright. So he's still up, but he's not feeling very good. He's taking quite the hits there. Alright, so the hurt red wizard is doing the same thing. He is trying to cast an illusionary spell. Gonna let it go off.
Yep, I'll let it go off.
Okay. So he goes invisible too. You don't know exactly where he's moving. And then the next wizard, he's doing the same thing. There's too many things on top of them. You gonna let that one go off too?
Yep.
Alright. So they all end up going invisible. Alright. And they're still in this room somewhere. Christina, what do you want to do?
Fuck. They went invisible?
Mm-hmm.
Shit. There's nothing, no blood or anything on the ground.
The one that got blasted on the monument was like that, but as soon as he went invisible, it doesn't leave a trace of it. That's the problem.
Damn it!
So they're still in this room somewhere. And you know that they're invisible with something.
Detect magic?
You could. You'll spot them for like a small instant, and then chances are they'll probably end up moving again. That's the thing. And because you're using your voice, you can't tell your allies. That's the problem. So you'll have an idea of where they're at, but then next turn you don't know if they're going to be there again. That's the problem.
Might as well try it. Let's see. So, do I sense anything?
Okay. So, for a moment...
Yeah, I was looking for... When I didn't see any, I was like, oh, okay.
You do know that two of them went to the left, and one of them went to the right. And they're going away from you. That's all you know.
Okay.
That's where you can feel like that magic resonance as they're moving.
Okay. I'm gonna move forward, like, towards, my friend.
Okay. So you can move up 6 or so. Any bonus actions you want to do?
No.
No? Okay.
Uh,
Alright, so we're back at the top again. Drekthal, what are you going to do?
Alright.
And because you're used to casting invisibility a lot, let me see here. You should already know that invisibility, the way that they ended up casting it, it didn't seem like a normal invisibility spell.
Mm-hmm.
It seemed like a more powerful one.
Mm-hmm. So it allows them to attack while invisible.
Let me see. Can warlocks cast that? Do you have that spell?
The greater invisibility spell?
Mm-hmm.
I do not have that.
Okay.
It might be like a level 6 spell or something for me, but level 5, no.
Okay. So yeah, you just know it's an invisibility spell. So they're in the room still. Alright, what are you gonna do?
Alright, I'm gonna go into the room if I can.
Just the walk?
Like fly in there, if I can do that, just get in there.
You can only get up to the door because you moved back. Unless you dash.
I'm just gonna be by the door then and end my turn.
Okay.
Now order the kobolds to spread out.
That's probably
Spread
a good
out.
idea. Okay.
We can see if they bump into anything.
That's a good idea. All right, so the kobolds, because they're next. I'm just gonna mark them on the map instead. So let's do this. Put these little marks as them. All right. Put one here, here. I'm gonna do it randomly.
Imagine they can smell them even if they're invisible. And then they know where they are.
They're spreading out. These are the kobolds right now.
All right.
But they can't see anything either. But they're
Did they bump into anything?
They all spread out, and one of them bumps into something, and he's gonna try to swing. Two of them actually, and then another one at the top. But they're gonna do it with disadvantage, obviously.
Yeah.
Boo. Boo. One roll the crit and then roll the 1, and I have to take the 1.
Damn. That
And so
sucks.
one of the kobolds, he swings because he thinks, and he accidentally hits his buddy,
Ah.
which is a little unfortunate. And his buddy is like yelping at him. Like, what are you doing? Okay. His buddy only takes 3 damage. It's not that bad.
All right, that's good.
Okay. So then,
Well,
Yeah,
the
but don't
other
they only
one
have
now?
like 5 hit points?
I guess it is bad when I think about it.
What about the
That's
other
what
one?
we did.
What about the other one? Did the other one?
Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I rolled all of them already. None of them hit, and one rolled a 1. So.
Ah, damn.
Yep. Sucks.
Do we? So Tuban and Destina, they should be able to see which one actually tried to swing, right? So that should give them a rough estimate, an idea of where they could be.
Now, you're hearing. Oh, actually, it's Tuban's turn. What are you gonna do, Tuban?
Which
You saw 2 kobolds to the northwest swinging, in between them, and then you saw 1 kobold to the top right swinging at something.
were they swinging at the box in the top left between them, or the bottom?
Yeah, the top left.
Then Tuban will try and do the same. He will.
Okay.
Wait, let me see. Hold up. I want to see if I can dispel it. Give me 1 sec. No, DC. No, I'm bad. Nope, I'm not good at that kind of stuff. Okay. Tuban will run up between the 2 kobolds and attempt to punch the empty space.
Okay. So punch away. Do disadvantage.
2 attack. Yep, 2 attacks at disadvantage. Uh, 13 to hit and 15 to hit.
Okay. You managed to hit with both of them.
Think you could run, you little so and so.
Yeah.
7 and 12 damage. 19 total. Thunder.
19. Okay. So yeah, you managed to hit one of the guys, and it's this one right here, and he loses concentration, so he pops out, and so now you see him.
There you are, you little sworm.
Okay.
Is that the one with the missing hit points?
Nope. That was one with full hit points.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Okay. So now it's his turn, and
Do it again. Do it again.
let's see. Oh, nice. These guys are pretty cool.
Yeah, spellcasters are fun. Do all kinds of shenanigans.
I mean, because of the way they are, they don't need to use voice. Okay. Alright, let's see here. Yeah, so he is looking at you two, man, and in your direction, and he plops his hands together, and this big blast of frost comes out of his hands. And I don't mean like a ray of frost, I mean like it's a big blast.
Yeah. It might, in fact, be conical shaped.
Yeah. Okay, so
It's cold in here. Must
You gotta
be some
roll
cold
Constitution.
atmosphere.
Did you just say bring it on?
It's been brought it on. 12. Damn. Plus 8, and then I got a 12 total.
okay. So yeah, this is like a AoE, and it shoots like a cone. Is what happens. It looks like you said a 12. Yeah, so you're probably gonna take full damage from that. Let's see. Alright, so it's 36 cold damage.
Woof.
And it barely doesn't reach Destina. But unfortunately, these kobolds are in the way. And they instantly turn into icicles.
Oh no.
Yep. So those four are poof beyond. Alright. Poor kobolds.
Mm-hmm.
They need more HPs. They need to be tanky like Two-Band.
Oh.
Let's stay back and throw some rocks.
Alright. Migrea, what are you gonna do?
Okay, so you said we could see the one guy.
You can see the one guy that's next to Two-Band. He lost concentration.
Okay. Well, guess I will attempt again. To do the Eldritch Blast thingy.
Okay. Go ahead. I assume you want to move up to see him.
A little bit, not too far. I will stay behind Destina if I can, because I'm super squishy.
Sure.
Got 24.
Yep.
23. And 25.
Wow, actually good rolls today. You always roll bad. Crazy.
Well, I forgot I have the plus to add. And I've been adding it.
Yeah, you're gonna
Yep.
hit with everything.
Well, that helps. Okay, cool. Let's see if I roll well for the damage too. Ten. 1. And 5, so 16.
Average.
So yeah, this
Yeah,
guy is
not too difficult.
hurting super bad too. By the way. All right, so the next wizard's moving, and you can hear once again some kind of voice. Something's being cast in the corner, and it lights up red when it happens. And then you see this big blast of fire come out, and it blows up in the room. Okay. And unfortunately, all the kobolds here are wasted.
Oh.
So half of them are icicles, and then half of them are burnt now. They're gone.
Oh, even the wizard?
Yeah. They don't have
why would
much
the wizard-
HP.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. Poor guys.
Ah, poor bastards.
He literally, I mean, look. Dractyl literally told them to stay the frick back. And he just dashed in like
They
dumb
wanted
dumb.
to help you.
And they technically did because they helped reveal one of the wizards
He
by
did do
letting
that.
us know.
Okay.
Our
And
sonar system. Sonar.
there's
Despite
another
it,
wizard
they did great.
that's doing the exact same thing, and it's lighting up in the corner, and he is about to cast off a fireball also. So, are you able to target that with counter spells when they're invisible?
I don't think so because I think I have to see them. I believe. I mean, it doesn't say that. It says you can interrupt a creature in the process of casting a spell, but if I can't see it, I don't think I'd be able to interrupt the process.
That's pretty fair.
Oh wait, at the very top it says one reaction which you take when you see a creature within 60 feet of you casting a spell.
Yeah, you gotta
So, yeah.
see him.
Mm-hmm.
So if this was a normal invisibility, he'd pop up and you'd see him, but it's not. So you don't see him. And yeah, he's popping off a fireball right at the door where the three of you are at.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so can we roll for what is it, dexterity?
So we're rolling for Dex.
Yep. Pretty sure it's dexterity.
Is it just the two? Oh, is it three of them getting fireballed?
Yep. Right at the door.
I throw my armor at one of them and throw it on right away.
Okay.
No,
I rolled a
would-
14 for a dex save.
14.
Yep.
I actually got 19 this time. Yay.
Nice.
He actually-
17.
Okay. So y'all are alright. And thankfully, he rolled pretty low, which is 24 damage, and since y'all succeeded, it's only 12 from the fire.
I only take 6 because I have fire resistance.
You do? Where'd you
Yeah.
get that?
One of my traits is whenever I rest, I can give myself any resistance I want. So I usually choose fire because that's the most likely thing you would use.
Okay. Alright.
Not anymore.
Yep, so Destina, Magritte take 12, and then Drakthal 6. That was a weak fireball. Okay. Alright, you're back at the top again. Drakthal, what do you want to do?
Alright. I am... That's a good question. I could try to finish off that guy. I'm gonna fly into the room and fly up into the air as high as I can.
Okay.
So that fireballs can't hit allies if they try to hit me with it.
Okay. Because they'd be aiming
And-
to hit the ceiling, right?
Yep.
Right.
And I'm gonna use Eldritch Blast on the one near 2-band
Okay.
and just try to take them out.
So if any of
No
you
more.
have spells like Fairy Fire, things like that, they can spot invisibility also. Keep that in mind.
Nat 20,
Okay.
17, and 16.
Alright. Yeah, they're gonna hit.
All three?
You said 17, 16, and what else?
And a nat 20.
Alright, so 2 of them hit, and that 20 hits for the crit. Because he tries to put up a shield again to defend it. So,
Alright. 16 from the crit. And 10. So 26 force.
Yeah, how do you finish him off?
And I blast him into the corner and just smashes his face on it. And he's just dead.
Yeah, he gets blasted to the corner. Alright, you took out one of them. Alright. So there's still 2 more though that are in here. One of them is really hurt, the other one hasn't been touched. Okay. Too bad, what are you gonna do?
Well, I don't. Where did the fireball kind of originate from? I don't know if they moved again after, but where did it originate
So
from?
one of the fireballs that hit the kobolds came from the top right, and then the other fireball came on the monument to your right, but really close.
He is going to. Two-Band's going to drop a shatter, 10-foot radius, so like 10 feet in from the corner.
Okay.
Trying to cover that corner in case he tried to. I mean, there's a chance it'll still miss, but he's going to start with that.
So you're gonna shoot. You're gonna aim it to the right, the top right.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to move up more so you can actually see? You can see over the first layer, but you can't see over the second layer of that monument.
Got it. Yeah. Two-Band will take 2 steps towards the northeast,
Okay.
standing on the top step in the corner, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, you can shoot it from there if you want.
So he's going to drop the shatter in that corner. Hopefully we'll hit one, maybe both. It is a DC 15 Constitution save if they're there.
Okay, so one is there, and he fails. How much damage is he taking?
Big money, big money. No. Oh god. 6 damage total.
It doesn't matter because I think that was a good idea. And he does pop up because he lost concentration, which is good. So, and he takes 6 thunder damage from that. Okay.
There you are, you little other worm.
And let's see. So, McGray, you're next.
Come on, McGrew, you can take out that piece of shit.
Okay, so we can see the one on the top right.
Yeah, you can see that one.
Okay.
He's the one that's not very hurt
Um,
compared to the one from earlier.
well, since I can do as much of it as I want, I will try Eldritch Blast again if I can get my
You don't want to use like a superpower spell or something?
superpower spell. I don't have one called superpower spell.
Oh, okay. But you don't got lightning strike or something? Yeah.
Maybe. But whatever it is, that one gets lots of
Spells like that, they
tries.
can't really miss. They only get half damage on it. So they're
Okay.
guaranteed.
I can't remember if they are resistant to fire. They're not, are they?
I mean, they use fireball. So there's a slight chance they could have some kind of draconic resistance or something if they're sorcerers.
You gotta think about it.
Yeah.
They're humans, right?
Yep.
Mhm.
I think they are more likely to have resistance to necrotic damage. I think then maybe I'll just try Scorching Ray.
Okay. They're gonna shoot all the rays at them.
How many does this one
Well, I
go?
guess
Let's
you
see, 4?
can only do that, right?
3. 3 rays.
Just fire them in random spots.
I mean,
You save my battleship.
well, because would it be anything on the path up to the 240 feet,
So,
which is the range?
oh yeah, you have
Like,
plenty
if I
of
were to
range.
do that?
Yeah, you got plenty of range.
But I mean, if there was something in the way.
If you're super lucky and he's in the way, I'll roll for it.
Okay. I think that I want to just try to get the guy that I can see first.
Okay. So you're shooting all the rays, right?
Let's shoot all the rays. Let's see. Hello. Okay, so, ow. The first one is 25. Oops. Okay, the next one, 22. And then 25.
Okay, they're gonna hit.
And how damaged was that guy up there again?
He had 6 damage on him. He was
So
not
he only had
bleeding
6
yet.
damage? Okay, so he's... Okay, I've got 9. So I'll just go after him for now.
Okay. So you're gonna roll
And-
66s then.
Yep. So the first one was 9, the second one was 10, and the last one is 9.
Say it one more time.
28.
28. Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, he's burning up, but he's still alive after that.
Okie doke.
Okay. But he's definitely hurting really bad. Okay. So let's see here. That one that just got attacked, he's casting a
Does
spell.
McRae have any movement left?
Hmm?
Did McRae have any movement left?
She does if she wants to use the movement. Would you like to use the movement for a bonus action?
Yeah, maybe I can hide back and that little take a couple steps back behind is that Dracula?
Okay. Want to go like back here in the corner?
Yeah, just not all the way that maybe up 2 squares.
Right behind him. Okay.
Sounds good.
Are you also gonna hit the lever and close the door?
So
Do you want me to hit the lever and close the door?
Did McRae trap you guys during your Baldur's Gate session? Is that what?
No, we were just abusing the door when we were fighting
Yeah.
the barbarian dude in this party, and it was a dumpster fire if I ever saw one.
we survived because of that levered door. Mind you,
Yeah,
and abusing
it was freaking hilarious.
Hey man, as every movie has taught us, popping around the corner and shooting is the best strategy.
Yeah, you can pop around as long as you have the movement to go back. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so he's walking forward, right? Or he's moving forward, and he's casting another spell, and it looks like an evocation spell of some kind. And he's about to shoot it right at you, Drakthol. Alright,
Oh yeah.
you gonna let it go off?
Sure.
Okay.
It's fine. My temp HP went back up to 17 again. So,
What about your friends, though? That's the thing.
I'm flying up. Remember?
Alright,
I'm not
so,
supposed to be able to be hit.
So what you notice is it doesn't matter if you're flying or not. This guy is shooting, and this storm starts
Oh,
exploding
storm. Okay.
in your face.
It's a storm. Oh, okay.
Yep. And it's a bunch of ice and boulders flying around,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, it's gonna hit all of you. And there we go.
It's a
Okay.
cylinder spell. Okay.
Okay, so you all need to roll dexterity again, the three of you.
Dexterity.
Wizards are squishy.
Not 20. Not 20, but it's a save, so it doesn't really matter.
Wizards are squishy, but they're very dangerous, as you can see.
I mean, the warlock is very dangerous too.
Got 17 again. I think that's what I got last time.
Very good.
Ditto.
So you're gonna take 10 bludgeoning damage. And then 14.
That's with or
cold
without the
damage.
save? Is that with or without the save?
That's without the save. So it's what did I say again for bludgeoning? 10?
10.
Yeah, so
Is that for
you'll-
all of us?
You'll take 5 bludgeoning damage on top of
Mhm.
12, which is, or sorry, 14, which is 7 if you saved.
Mm-hmm.
So 5
So I'm
and
sorry,
7 is 12.
They can't get through my undead force field.
So you all take 12 damage from that.
Yikes.
All right. Who be next?
Okay.
Testina, right?
That's me, right?
Destina, that's right.
There.
You and McGray took quite a bit of damage already. Oh, hold on, there's one more wizard that's gotta go.
Oh
before
wait,
you.
yeah.
Oh,
Okay. Yeah, so this wizard is pretty close to two-man because you see this blast of fire going off again at the three of you. So he's invisible though. Alright, dexterity again. Roll for dexterity.
Okay, 21, so that's
Another save. Good.
hopefully.
Wow. 10.
10. Okay, so did not save there. What about Dractyl?
Hmm?
What are you rolling?
Oh wait. For the deck save?
Yep.
12.
12? Okay, so you're gonna fail that also. Alright,
Mhm.
so 32 damage to
Mhm.
Destina and Dractyl, and Magrea takes 16, I believe. Fire damage. Another fire damage. Fireball goes off.
You said how much damage?
32.
Jesus.
Of fire, so I take only half. Oh, okay.
These guys are blasting
Okay.
AoEs like crazy.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they got on them. Alright. Y'all still up?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Not dead yet?
Nowhere near.
Okay. Well, I'm talking about the casters. The casters are taking a lot of hits. Alright. So. Yeah, so that wizard is moving again. You don't know where he's at. Alright. So it's Destina's turn. What are you going to do? All of you in that corner are hurting really bad. Well, except Dracthal. Apparently he's a beast with lots of HP, I guess.
Damn it.
I mean, I get temp HP every time I kill something. So, I just have this never-ending force field I keep repairing.
Oh, God. Well, the one wizard that we do see in the cast, Erupting Earth. So it's a 20-foot radius or cube, a fountain of earth and stone erupts in a 20-foot cube centered on where that guy is. And we now have to do a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Roll your d12s, I guess.
My 3 12s. Five,
Does it hit
9,
both of them?
and 2. 5, 9, and 2.
Yeah. It's too easy. You finish him off because he was already really hurt. How do you finish him off?
They just, I don't know, it looks like a erupting crazy fucking earthquake of rocks shooting right at him, and he just goes and then falls flat to the ground really hard.
Okay. There we go. Okay. There's still one more in here, and he's invisible. Okay. Do you want to do anything else? Do you want to heal any with your bonus action?
Yeah, I'm gonna bomb a summer port myself real quick.
Okay. How many are you gonna use?
Just one.
Okay. Roll away.
I gain 4 back. Yay.
Okay. Alright, Dracthal, what are you gonna do? Fireball came somewhere to the left.
Fireball came from somewhere in the left. All right,
Last you know.
last that I knew. All right. I'm going. I'm going to. That's a hard choice. So it came from somewhere. I'm gonna use what I was originally gonna do turn to go, but I couldn't get into the room. I'm gonna use hypnotic pattern.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go towards that pillar in the center and use it towards the left. In hypnotic pattern, they have to roll a wisdom saving throw. The DC is 17, and if they fail, they become charmed and incapacitated.
Okay. Interesting. Alrighty then. What's your DC again?
17?
Let's take a look at these guys. Okay. So yeah, you see this wizard. He just appears out of nowhere, and he seems to be distracted or incapacitated now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He was the one that was already bloodied up by Dractyl, yeah?
Yep.
Mm.
And so he's right there. He's kind of like dizzy and confused. He's not moving. And now it's Tuban's turn. Unless Dractyl wants to do some moving or bonus action.
Nope. While under this, also they don't lose the effect unless someone shakes them out of their stupor or they take the damage.
So what you gonna do, Tuban? He's bloodied up pretty bad.
Yeah. Can I walk up to him and tie him up in a rope? Do I have rope?
Yeah, if you want to. I'm pretty sure you have rope as a starter pack, right? I think it comes in a starter
It'd probably be safer to gag him also, so he can't cast anything that just requires voice.
Alright, so you're gonna tie him up? Just getting confirmation. You're tying him up right now, right?
Yeah, I lagged out. Yes, I want to tie him up,
Okay.
please.
You do it too easy because he's under that hypnotic pattern. So he's tied up right now. What's everybody else gonna do? I know a lot of you are hurt at the bottom. Maybe not Dractyl, but I know the two casters are.
Yeah, I'm looking at mass cure wounds right now.
Okay. You gonna use that with your staff?
Yes.
Alright. Are you gonna target the wizard also, or no?
No.
Okay, just wondering. Go ahead.
I mean,
Yeah, roll away.
1d8. Okay.
I never realized that rope has a DC 17 strength check to break it. All these years, I've never read it carefully enough to know that.
Interesting. I didn't know that.
I was just like,
The more you learn.
yeah.
All right. How much is everybody healing for?
I can't do anything.
Well, that's Destina's healing.
Yeah, what? 3, 4, 3, 3, and 1.
So 14 for everybody.
Yeah.
Alright, so everybody gets 14 extra HP.
Everyone heals 14
Washes over
HP.
me.
Like physical HP, not 10.
Nice, I'm back
Thank
to full
you.
HP.
No problem.
Okay. Alright, so you have this guy tied up. What's the intent behind that? Also, are you gonna check the loot on the bodies? And what he has?
Yeah.
Yeah, we want the stuff.
Okay.
We want the gold.
So
Yeah.
out of all of them, you get 2 healing potions, by the way. So they have,
No gold?
There's no gold for the goods.
So greedy.
No.
Well, Draxall got his first dibs. I want some. I gotta eat too.
That's fair.
A total of 216. If you wanted to split that up by 4. Or you can do part of gold, doesn't matter. 216 divided by 4 is 54 for everybody. So you can write that down. 54 gold. 2 healing potions. Who's gonna get the potions?
May I have one?
I have 2 already. I still have 2, so you guys can go for it.
I'll let Christina have it.
Okay. So Magrea and Destina get one. Alright.
Ooh, I have 3 total. Man, I'm totally not using my stuff.
You're too tanky. You haven't been taking damage. You chunky dwarf, right?
2 in the backpack, 1 in the bag.
Alright. So, this wizard's still alive. What are you gonna do with him? You gonna interrogate him?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm not much of a. Hey, Draktal, you're often the most intimidating looking of us.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you come over? I'll slap this guy awake, and I don't know, see if we can see if you know anything about our friend.
All right.
Maybe a little info about this area.
All right. And if he doesn't know anything, I have a nice spell that he'll love afterwards.
Okay. Are you gonna let him talk?
Yeah, I'll slap him in the face just gently, not too hard, and not with the thunder gauntlets. Maybe I take off the gauntlet before I slap him in the face.
He's gonna see my species trait menacing.
Oh shoot! Yes, hell yes. Okay, so yeah, Two-Man like takes off his glove and then slaps him with the bear palm
Okay.
to break the hypnotic trance.
Alright, so he's out of the trance. He's like, who are you? What brings you into our temple, interrupt our temple?
All right, I'm gonna scream at him to shut his mouth using intimidation.
Okay. Go ahead and roll intimidation.
A dirty 20.
Dirty 20. You're intimidating. And he shuts up right away. Okay.
I'm gonna tell him my friend will ask him a question, and if we don't like the answer, I'll blast his leg off.
Okay. He nods.
All right. I step back and let Two-Man ask.
We had a friend. a warrior in black armor arrived just before we did. You know, have you heard anything about him?
Nah. He spits in your face.
All right, I'm
Rude.
going to Eldritch one blast of Eldritch Blast on his ankle.
Okay. Are you trying to kill him?
No, I'm only trying to severely injure him by blasting his foot off.
Okay. Go ahead.
What's
the damage? You're gonna hit anyways. He's tied up.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. 1 second. The damage is 7.
7. Okay. Normally it would kill him, but you're not trying to kill him. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, he's in agonizing pain now, right? And then he is laughing hysterically right now, in pain. And he's like, I will come back, and I will kill you when I come back. Is what he's saying.
Oh. Okay. I'm just gonna sigh and walk up and put my hand on his face and use blight.
Okay.
And it's gonna kill him and disintegrate him.
you're gonna use a spell like that on someone like that. You're gonna use your spell.
Yeah, because I can just rest and get all my spells back with a short rest.
Okay. And as you're doing that, he recognizes the glow of your hand, okay? And because you said blight will disintegrate him, okay. He knows that if he gets disintegrated, he's not going to be able to come back and do what he said. Right? So now he's yelling, no, stop.
All right.
I tell you everything.
All right. I pull my hand back.
Okay. Now, I want you to roll insight real quick, all of you.
All right. I rolled a 13.
Okay.
Two-man rolled an 8.
I got 24.
Okay. So, when he said that he'd come back, you think that he actually meant it, Magrea. Strangely enough.
Okay, like
if he died, he'd come back.
yeah. I understand that.
Okay.
Undead warriors. Yep. What a wizard.
Or something.
What's the point in coming back as an undead and being mindless, though, right?
We have met a lot of liches in our
Oh,
travels.
you can come back without being undead.
Okay. All right. So he is like, ask you a question then.
I look at Two-Man and nod.
Where is Valindra going to be doing her ritual?
The Valindra's quarters are northwest of here.
How many chambers away? How far are we talking about? This complex is enormous.
You go through the ritual room to the west, and then north through the necromantic ceremony. Then you will find somewhere.
Okay, so what was the name of the room to the west? Sorry, this is out of character.
Okay.
Jotting it down.
So he mentioned that there's some kind of room where people are within a trance in there. Other red wizards. You know that you saw one of the other red wizards within a trance that you took the glyph key from, right? So he's saying that a room to the west will have that. You're going to have a lot of red wizards in there, and then a room to the north will be the necromantic, kind of like chapel area. Either way, you find your way to the northwest, where her chambers are. That's what he's telling you.
And where can we find more of these glyphs to disable the teleporters?
Okay. So, that's one of the things that you also found, besides the potions. He has one. So, that means you're going to have two now. We carry them on us. That's what he tells you. So, you're under the impression that red wizards normally carry them.
So we should be scaring them.
So you gotta take them from red wizards, basically.
Right.
Okay. And what else?
So what are we going to do with this guy?
Oh, when is Valindra? Do you know when Valindra is going to do her ritual?
This ritual is already in the process. I don't know what you all are trying to do here. What are you trying to accomplish? Are y'all heroes or something?
Or something. I mean,
Something indeed.
You could just see Draco just bend down, menacing. Said, "Do I look like a hero?"
Okay. All right. So, what are you gonna do? You want to ask him more questions?
Too bad. Do you have any more questions?
I'm trying to think if there's any way I can ask that's not like meta.
Can I take a robe?
Sure,
Yeah.
of course.
You gonna take the dead wizard's robes and put them on, or
I would put one on. They're pretty fancy.
so you want to
Looks
disguise yourself?
comfy. It looks comfy. I want one.
Okay. So there's two from the dead guys, and then there's obviously this guy, right? That has a room. But there's four of you.
Oh, I do have one question.
Mhm.
How do we use these glyphs to control where we teleport to? We've seen wizards, going through them. I think going where they want.
The knowledge that we have, you cannot obtain. So basically, he's saying that you can probably control it if your intelligence is high enough. Meaning, you're probably got to be a wizard.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Well, if you want to live, why don't you help? You can take us directly to Valindra's. I mean, you're a smart guy, right? Can you? No, because then we'll get separated that way. That'll work.
Okay. You gonna keep him tied up?
I was trying to figure that out. Yeah,
Okay.
I don't want to just punch him out like regular punch and just knock him out without killing him.
Okay.
I don't know. Does anyone else have any questions?
No, I'm good.
All right. So, are you going to try to disguise yourself as them and put robes on?
That's only 2 robes. Well, actually, no, 3, right?
Mm-hmm.
If we take the guy that's tied up.
Maybe there's some more clothes in the rooms, in those small rooms around here.
Okay.
Oh, whatever. I already punched him out. It's fine.
Okay. Yeah. Do you want to check the rooms?
I would like to. Yeah. Do we have time?
Yep. Which rooms are you going to check out? Are you going to look through the keyholes? Because there's keyholes with these rooms.
Ooh.
Let's look through the keyholes.
You can start
Let's all take a different keyhole and then see what we see.
Okay, is that what you're going to do?
Yeah. I don't want
Yeah.
these to be like holding cells for like hydras, and we just open the door and something crazy comes. Like I don't want that to happen.
While they're exploring, is it possible that Dracula can just short rest?
Depending. Well, you're short resting even though you're moving around.
Hmm.
As
Okay.
long as you don't run into an encounter right away.
Hmm.
Okay. So
Okay.
when you're all looking through these rooms, okay? Let me see here. What does it say? Okay. So you're looking through these rooms and these cells. And the ones that have a C, you see a guy sleeping there, a red wizard, or in a trance, basically. You see red wizards in a trance. In the one with the D, that is, you see books in that room. Basically, it's almost kind of like a historical area. Maybe it's just a bunch of books. The one that Magrea is looking into. Looks like a library.
Yeah. Tuban tells him it's just a wizard in one of those trances in here.
Yep. So what are you gonna do now? You could always risk stealing from them like usual.
All right. Looks like it's time for the thief Dracula to come into
Oh
play.
my god.
Well, we can surround him all at the same time. Like if he does wake up, we just start bashing him.
Beat his ass to death.
So you're all
Should have
gonna
stayed
go
asleep,
in
man.
one at a time then, I'm guessing. Into each room. Okay.
Yeah.
You're just gonna try to steal their money?
Yes.
That's all they
There's
got
books in
there.
here.
Down.
Ooh, books. I love books.
You gonna go in the book room?
I'll stay by Dracville. I don't want some crazy stuff to happen.
Book room.
Cool.
But I'll stick with the party.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so you go to the top one. You're gonna do your sleight of hand. Go ahead and roll.
All right.
As bad as Zarek. So greedy.
18.
Yeah, too easy. You steal 22 gold from this guy.
Nice.
Okay, you're gonna try the next one?
Mm-hmm.
Are you gonna try to steal his weapon or his robes? If you try to take his robes, he's gonna wake up.
No, thank you.
Yeah, that might be a little obvious.
Okay.
We couldn't just knock him out in his sleep and take his robes.
Alright, you can roll the next one. Next room. And I'm assuming you're all still together, by the way.
We could simultaneously punch the guy out, like 4 punches.
Dirty
Right.
20.
Dirty 20, okay. Let's see what you get here. Okay. Alright, 16 gold.
Nice.
This guy. Alright.
Goodness.
Does he have one of the glyphs?
Nope. No glyphs
Nope.
on him.
All right. Next guy. We're looking for more glyphs.
Okay.
The more glyphs, the better.
Go
And
roll.
gold. More gold, the better. 9. It's
Okay.
gonna be a bad one eventually.
He wakes up.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So if he wakes up, if you want, you can roll initiative then.
Alright.
Even though you all are surrounding him.
17 initiative.
6.
20 total for 2 a.m.
Okay. You all get to go before him because he rolled a 3.
Mm-hmm.
17 as well.
All right. Okay. So who wants to go first?
Hey man, if you
Well,
weaken
I
him,
can't.
I
I
can kill him
rolled a
with light.
6.
Yeah. Tuban, sorry, you should have stayed asleep. And then he just punches him twice with the
Okay.
with the gauntlets.
All right. Go ahead and roll.
Nice. 28 total, and then natural 20 on the second one.
Oh wow. Okay. Do your damage.
Uh, 15 plus 8, 23 total damage.
Nice. He's bleeding right away already. All right. So then, I guess Drakthul's next, or Destina, because you both rolled the same. Who wants to go?
I guess I will go.
Okay.
I cast Blight. He has to do a 17 con save.
This poor guy.
So sorry.
God. Ah, and he fails. He rolled an 8.
Oh,
Okay.
40 necrotic.
Ooh,
He's dead. I'm just like.
Yeah. So you just see Drakthul just grab him by his face, covering his mouth, and he just disintegrates.
Such a good person you are.
They're the ones who are evil, not me.
Oh my god.
So twisted.
Okay.
it's not mutually exclusive. We can all be evil together.
No. No, thank you.
Okay. Yeah, this guy just melts in front of you, basically, in this
Oh,
necrotic blight, right?
Please don't ever do that to me, Dracul. That looks awful.
Yeah,
I
just
don't do
Tina's
that to
looking.
my friends. I don't do that to my friends, sorry.
All right. Did I already give you the gold? I think I did, right?
How much gold was it? Was it 16?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Was that total?
Total. Well, no. Yeah, total together. So 16 altogether. If you want to split it up how you want. You can do 40.
Oh, I was just putting it into mine, and then when we're done with that, I was just gonna take like 70% of my gold and just spread it to everyone else.
Yeah, you can do it that way.
All right.
All right. So
I'm so insight checking you when you start splitting the gold later. I'm just warning you now.
I started off before this. I was at about, I believe, 88 before the fight with the 3 wizards. I'm at 180 now.
Okay. All right. So what do you want to do?
Let's keep checking for more gold.
Okay.
Well,
Ignoring the book room.
Tuban wants to check out the book room.
All right, let's go into the book room.
Yeah,
His
book room,
robes are
book
fine,
room.
right? Wait, his robes are fine, right?
So there's you notice in this room, There's a lot of knowledge here, but in order to go through that kind of knowledge, there's not really anything except for books, right? In order to go through that knowledge, you need to spend time in here and read the books, basically. So the question is, do you think that you have the time to sit there and read when you know that there's these red wizards that are in these other rooms, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is already going on, so we need to move.
You could try to take a book that might be interesting to you as well and read it later. There's another way you can do it.
I would like to take a book, but I'm not sure which book to take.
Okay.
Is there any book that looks particularly special just at first glance?
Same question. Like the oldest, most worn-looking one is what the two men's looking for.
There's a book on Netherese magics that might be interesting.
May I try to steal that one?
You could just take it. Like, you don't have to roll. It's just on a bookshelf. And then there's,
Okay.
like, history of different, like, continents, platforms, things like that. But that one stands out the most because it's something to do with magics, right?
Okay, can I take that one?
Yep, you can take it. Just remember you have it.
Thanks.
Write it down. So you can bring it up later. Alright. You can keep moving on? Where are you gonna check next?
How many ropes do we have now?
If you took the
we
one
have-
from... Unfortunately, the guy that disintegrated, it went with it.
Oh, that was
Not only that, I highly think you shouldn't take some, disintegrated person's clothes. Just saying. Just saying.
We have
You could,
3 available to us.
Yeah, we need one more.
okay.
Well, the thing is, the Thayans they don't accept like non-humans, so the dwarf would have a lot of trouble passing.
Mm-hmm.
But I could pretend to be your prisoner if you guys wanted to try to. I could be Chewbacca in the Death Star to for you guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, who wants to go back to stealing? I haven't had this money in forever.
So, when you are looking around and you still see this monument in the room, right? But there's a plaque on the door to the north that says Zolkir's Quarters. And you can see it on the door, whereas the other doors don't have anything.
Sounds exciting.
And they mentioned that name when they're in their doing their little rituals and stuff as well. Okay.
Should we ask our prisoner friend about that guy?
He's knocked out now.
Oh crap!
Oh, I forgot all about that.
I got too excited and I punched him. He did spit on me though. I mean, it's not my fault. I mean, it is, but
Are you gonna check it out? You check out the other doors, or what are you gonna do?
Yeah, I want to check out those doors. Let's get some money.
Okay.
yeah, you can check out the other doors.
Check it out. What did I put on that?
This is pretty much what you see so far. There's a lot
So
of
is it the big northern door or the big western door? That's the Zolkir's quarters.
the one right to the north.
Okay.
So it's that one room that you guys are pretty much next to. Do you want to check it out? You can take a look through the peephole too.
I love peeping.
All right.
Wait, no.
When you look through it, you see books in there. You see a desk, a candle, You see uniforms in there. You see scrolls on the desk.
Oh,
So that's what you see so far. Alright. Do you want to go in there? There's nobody in there from what you can see.
Should be fine, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who's going
Walks
first?
in, steps on landmine, blows up.
Alright. I guess I'm going in first. If no one else is.
Alright.
sure.
Steiner goes in. Alright, so in this
Hi,
room.
Destina.
It's always the pretty ones that die first. What?
Fuck off.
Alright.
I'm not dying.
Not pretty either. It's fine.
So in this room, you see a letter. You see a fine bed, a footlocker, a desk, and when you're looking around, you see a tomb, and then let's see. You see something called the Tomb of the Stilled Tongue, and it's a book, apparently. And then there are 6 scrolls on the desk.
I don't see anything else. Any movement, any people.
Nope. It's pretty empty in there. But when you look at the scrolls, it's 2 scrolls of detect magic, 2 identify scrolls, and then 2 remove curse scrolls.
Can I take the remove curse scrolls if nobody else wants one?
Go for it.
You guys can have the identify scrolls. I do that. It's part of my repertoire.
What was that?
You guys can take the identify scrolls. I don't need those.
Yeah.
Can I have one of the detect magics though? Who can cast that? An artificers?
I have detect magic.
Yeah, I have that too.
What level is it?
I couldn't remember.
No, I mean the detect or the remove curse.
It's just remove curse scrolls, so it's the normal level. So I believe it's level 3 if I'm not mistaken.
That sounds right.
Yeah, level 3.
Yeah. Oh, it's cleric, paladin, warlock, and wizard though.
And you see a creepy book on the desk. A very creepy book.
Creepy book.
Creepy book.
Two-Man is happily tempted by your creepy book.
Can we like roll investigation on the book, I guess?
Andrea, would you like to read this with me?
Yes.
Yeah, you can roll Arcana if you want. Super creepy book.
I will assist.
I rolled so bad. I rolled 7, so.
Okay. Who else wants to roll on the creepy book?
16 for Two-Man.
I guess I will. Why not? Arcana.
Okay.
I got a 6. Okay, never mind. I'm
Okay.
just going to be staring at the floor thinking I'm reading.
So, Tuban, you see this book, and when you were studying like attunements with like things in Latin a long time ago, you think that this book is a book that you could technically write a spell in it and use it as a focus, which is pretty useful. You've heard of these kind of books before, and they're very rare. But that's all you really know off of that.
Mhm.
That sounds so good.
But it looks very creepy, though, which is strange. Normally, they're not that creepy.
Does
A
Two
medieval
Man
book.
think that there's already a spell inscribed in it?
That's actually a good question, to be honest. There probably would be normally, right?
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
You would think.
Are you gonna open the book up?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm the man. Two Man is the man that happily talks to the Golden Skull. He can't. He's a curious fellow.
Okay. I'm gonna do a random spell book scroll generator, and click random. Okay. Let me see here.
Wish, 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 wish. Time stop. Time stop.
Okay.
We get like
Yeah.
magic missile. Oh.
Okay. So, in that book currently, and you're an artificer. Let me see.
Yeah.
I want to make sure you'd be able to know what the spell is by just looking at it.
And if I don't know, I don't know. But I mean, that's just life.
Okay. So. I don't think any of you would know what this is based on your.
Nice.
Even with history? I have a history.
I'll let you roll Arcana if you want. Again,
Okay.
just to figure out what the symbols of this book is.
I can assist somebody who wants to try and figure it out.
Mm.
22.
Okay, too
Wow.
easy. So even though you're druid, they're kind of similar to clerics a little bit, right? So this is a cleric-based kind of spell, and it's called Bestow Curse. And so any of you can technically use it through this book if you wanted to, because it's written in the book currently. But you could always remove it and scribe another spell in there at some point with a scroll, and you can use it. So basically, you can use this spell without expending a spell slot, and then it'll recharge the next dawn. So every 24 hours.
That's pretty sweet. Turn a scroll into a reusable scroll.
Yeah, and you can scribe whatever in that book as long as you have a scroll to scribe it with.
Nice.
All right.
All right.
You could also use it as a focus if you want to, like a spell casting focus as well. But it's a creepy looking book.
Can we
One of
put
you
blight in
three
it?
should definitely take this. It's, it is very interesting.
Okay. And then there's also a letter on the desk too.
Can I check out the footlocker as well?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can take a look in there.
Stand back. Never know with these creepy tombs.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Two Man dramatically lifts the top and covers his head.
Okay, and inside of it, you see a stone that looks just like one of the soul stones you've seen in the tomb before that Zarek was after.
Oh wow! Look,
A black
you're
one?
afraid of a rock.
A black one, yep. A creepy rock.
Oh, it could be this Zoldkir's stone.
Mm-hmm.
Or I don't know. That's spooky.
Spooky stone, spooky book. Alright, so you're going to read the letter that it has on there?
Yes, please.
Alright. So, the letter that you see in front of you, it is by a wizard, one of the red wizards. His name is, let's see here. His name is Lannis. Okay, so you don't know who that is.
Is it Lannis spelled like anus?
That's how you spell the name. I'll put it in the chat for you. And it basically, when you read it, it's a letter that is saying that we have the means of controlling the soul curse. And the soul curse's effects are in action. The book in which I have will help me commune with the curse. And so that's what it says. And if you want to, right? Destina and... Well, you know what? I'll let all of you roll except for Magrea, because I don't think Magrea would know this.
Why don't you think I would know?
Because you're not familiar
you
with
ain't
the
wrong.
events of what happened.
History.
History, yeah. Well, you know what? Just roll anyways, because maybe they would have, your party members would have spoke to you about it at some point.
30, 20?
21 total.
I already forgot what we're rolling for. I'm sorry.
History. It's almost 11 your guys' time.
Yeah, I got 12.
Okay. Okay. So, the letter's basically stating that that book that has the scribe in it with the bestow curse in it that you can use. Apparently, you can have a use for it, but you don't know the use case for it. That's what that letter's saying. And the soul curse is what, when you went to the Tomb of Annihilation, where Serac was, you destroyed the soul curse, which was the soul monger. And so what that letter's basically saying is that now they, the Thayans, have this power of the soulmonger within their possession.
They want to summon dragons. They want to create undead armies. They want to burn down cities. Even if we're pretty mean to them, I mean, come on, 'cause they're messed up.
See, I'm not being evil. These people are evil.
Okay,
Says the
blasting
United
off
States
a man's
government.
foot that we have tied up is pretty messed up.
How the heck is a soulmonger curse connected to this from the tomb? Strange, right? Okay. Alright, so we're going to stop there then. Because I know it's getting a little late. But hopefully y'all enjoyed.
Like, yeah,
Alright, and...
I love libraries and books.
Okay.
No cap. It's just like, yeah, it's two man's thing.
Plus, in Dracula's defense, he did give fair warning that he would blast his leg off if he did anything we didn't like.
Alright, so who's going to be in possession of the creepy book?
I'll hold it. What are we just calling it? The creepy book?
Creepy book.
Creepy book.
So, we'll call it the Stilled Tomb. How about that?
The what tomb?
The Stilled Tomb. And I'll give you the info of what it does here soon. And then you can write it down.
We're gonna turn Magrea into some kind of weird archlich. We're gonna make this crazy evil staff for her, and then she's gonna be running around with this evil book and evil staff, and it's just gonna be like.
Is it evil though? That's the thing. Is a staff
I
evil?
I don't know.
Or
I mean,
is it just as evil as its owner?
Oh, that's fair.
Alright.
Magrea, you'll do good things, right? You'll save orphans with it.
Orphans. Why?
Oh no! Oh no!
You know, one of the very first things that she wanted to do in Cholt was to disintegrate a kid for stealing from her. Come
I did
Mhm.
not.
Oh, she
on.
did. Oh,
Mhm.
Oh, no, no,
I
no.
would never.
She didn't say that. She just called him a little shit. That's what it was. I remember now.
Mm. Yeah, that's totally what really happened.
I'm gonna go double check this information.
All right.
Oh, the drama.
Okay. Well, I'll let you guys go. Hopefully, you guys had fun. We'll continue
Yes,
next week.
sir. Thank you,
No,
Ruff.
terrible. 0 out of 10.
All right. See yas.
Yep.
Good night, everybody.
All right. Cool. Ah, it's getting interesting now. Okay. All right. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed that. You're gonna see some connections here with the Tomb of Annihilation campaign. And it goes really, really, really well with the lore behind it, so it's going to be fun. Alright. Okay. Give me a moment, guys. I might play some StarCraft here. We will see. If we do some StarCraft, it'll be some late night StarCraft, because it's already 11 p.m. But guess what? I don't gotta go anywhere tomorrow. So... Alright, give me a moment and I'll be right back. Alright, dudes. Anyways, BRB.